So I'm just waiting for Tony to return. There we go. Okay. Happy Saturday. Really appreciate you being here. If you are a first-time viewer of Go Small, Live Large, first-time viewer friend, howdy, my name is Scott. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Go Small, Live Large. And if you are a long-time viewer friend, thank you. To all folks attending today, we have a super exclusive special live stream from 3 different places on planet Earth. One is me. I'm coming at you from Florida. We have Wingamm CEO Lorena Turri coming at you from Verona, Italy. And we've got Tony Diamond coming at you of Wingamm USA coming at you from Nashville. So I'm going to have just a few words. We're going to bring them in. They're just getting settled. So this is so great. Just appreciate you being here today. If you can let us know where you're watching from, that certainly helps us. We've got a really fastly growing group in here. This is great. Yeah, just let us know where you're watching from. That is always of interest to me, and that's so great. So we're gonna do the introductions, and then we're gonna have Lorena give us a tour of the US-bound Oasi 540.1. She went overdrive. We got 3 models to show you today, and we got a bunch of the most popular questions. We're gonna answer those. You're going to love some of the answers. And then Tony's got some special announcements, and there's a special surprise at the end. So you don't want to miss a single minute of this video. With that, I think everybody's standing by. Let's say hi to Lorena and Tony. Howdy, folks.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Scott. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning, Lorena.
Yeah.
Yes. Say a few words for the folks. We got a giant group in here already. This is great.
Yes. Good morning to all our U.S. customers, U.S. enthusiasts connected with us today. I'm very grateful, glad, and grateful to have the opportunity to show you our OASI 540 U.S. version today. Yes. Thank you so much.
You betcha. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. And Tony, there you are, you handsome devil.
Thank you, Scott, for putting this on. Thank you, Lorena, as well, for being here to talk about the long-awaited US OASI 540.1. It's a privilege to be here, and I can't wait to get into the US models.
Yeah, it's pretty special. It's great things take time, and I think you're going to be very pleased with what you see and hear today. Whether you're a reservation holder or you're still kind of a Wingamm curious, or me like a Wingamm enthusiast, it's a pretty big thing. And I just thank you, Tony and Lorena, for your trust and support and partnership over these years as we've rolled out these vehicles over time. And it's great to be here. So with that, Lorena, let's have you give us a tour of the exterior. So I'm going to go full screen for Lorena. We've done our best, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure we don't have any technical issues. So everybody say a prayer for the technical gods. I appreciate that. Lorena, you have full screen and show us the Oasis, please.
Okay, yes, thank you, Scott. So I'm very happy today because I have the possibility to show you our OASI 540 US version. I have 3 different vehicles, 3 different units on the Ram ProMaster, and in 3 different outfits, from the graphics outside to the interiors. So I'll be able to show you all the references from our capsule collection. So let's start with the first one. We have a walk around from outside to inside the vehicle. All the US models will come on Ram ProMaster chassis cab base, which is a 3.5 liters, automatic transmissions, alloy wheels 16 inches, and then navigation system with 10 inches screen and reversing camera connected as well. All the vehicles will come with this special safety block system from Wingamm, which is a very special centralized system, centralized locking system. So now it's all closed. And by using the only RAM Pro Master key, you can lock all doors and unlock all external doors. As you can see, we have our monocoque cabin in fiberglass, and all the external doors are in fiberglass as well. Flush finishing without frames, very automotive design, thanks to our hidden hinges patented as well. This one is a large locker for two bottles, for two large gas bottles. Then at the back, if we move at the back of the vehicle, we have this impressive locker behind the bumper where you can store your chairs, table, and even a second cassette for the toilet.
Nice.
Yes. If we move on the left side of the vehicle, we have the toilet, the cassette, and then a very clever locker, which is accessible from outside and inside as well. So you can store your groceries from outside, and then you can take them off from the inside of the RV. On the same side, we can see the drains, freshwater tank drain and wastewater tank drains, the city water connection, the electricity outlet. All vehicles will be delivered with the hose and a hose holder as well. So we'll fit a hose holder at the right of this drain with the hose inside for all vehicles. So now we can enter the vehicle. I'm glad to show you our entry door, which is a very solid one with handle, with the hidden hinges, with the... Yes, please.
Lorena,
yes.
Have Stefan kind of zoom in, please. Come close to the hinge and just kind of explain that hinge, because this is something that's very unique, right?
Yes, right.
Thank you.
In 2010, we decided that a monocoque cabin was not enough for us because at that time we had the monocoque cabin, but then all external doors and entry door were in aluminum, the standard aluminum doors which every manufacturer is fitting on the vehicle. At that time, we decided that we wanted to have them all in fiberglass with a special design, an automotive design, flush fitting without any frame outside, without these bad hinges that you can see from outside. So we developed these special hinges, which is laminated inside the monocoque cabin and inside the door. So it opens completely, and when you close the door, you can't see anything. It is this flush finishing, which we like, actually. Yes.
Thank you for that.
No, thank you. And yes, we have an electric step at the entry door, and the handle which helps you enter the vehicle. When you open the entry door, we have two lights which turn on automatically. There's blue light underneath the step and another light at the left side of the door. So these two lights illuminate these areas and allows you to enter without any problem. So, you know, this is our ultra compact vehicles that you can drive and park like a car, actually. But then inside, it is just surprisingly the space we have inside, large corridor, large kitchen, dinette. Everything is really very spacious inside this tiny vehicle. So we have at this side the kitchen block, which is a really huge kitchen block with a large working surface, large drawers with self-closing system, cabinets, the refrigerator, which is Ingleby refrigerator. And then, yes, this large surface, working surface, flush finishing, fitting sink in crayon, which is a very special resin with a very special smooth finishing, which I like very much. Then the cooker, which is a gas cooker, in this case, Suburban, from Suburban. We completed the kitchen with this backsplash wall with a lot of storage area as well. So plenty of space all over. And
Lorena?
then, yes, please, Tony.
Can you have Stefan kind of move in so we can see those closer, like the backsplash?
Puoi fare un'inquadratura più vicina?
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah, well,
Yes, so
I'll get closer. Yeah, so we can see a little
più
more
vicino,
detail.
sì, più vicino.
Yeah, that's perfect. Great. Good job. Thank you,
Yes.
Steph.
This is, yes, a backsplash, retro illuminated, very elegant, with a lot of storage areas as well. And then the cupboards, large cupboards as well.
Yeah,
All
beautiful.
perfectly finished. Yes. Wow, so a large corridor illuminated as well. And then at the other side, we have this large dinette, which is impressive. The largest dinette we have on all our models in the smallest one, inside the smallest one. This dinette turns into a single bed, just removing the backrest. And you have a single bed of 75 inches long and 27.5 inches wide. This dinette turns or convert into a double bed as well by pulling down the table and adding over there a small mattress. We can show you now how it becomes a double bed. Okay.
That would be great. Oh, it's good to have staff.
It's going to be staff, yes, right? Because
we got a lot of questions coming in. We're going to address
make
most of
mistakes.
these, audience, so hang tight.
It is very easy. And then comes this small mattress over there. And then you have this double bed downstairs, which is 75 inches long and 38 inches wide. So inside, if you think at the size of the vehicle, it is really impressive. So
Thank
two
you.
double beds, actually. Yeah. Okay.
And Lorena, you're going to show the
Yeah.
bed next, I think, but if you can point out that the lights above you are different than what people have seen on the model that was here in the US. So can you kind of maybe describe that a little bit?
I didn't understand, Scott. Sorry, once again. Sorry.
The lighting above you is the bottom of
Yes.
the bed, and that's a different lighting system than
Right.
what was in. Yeah.
Yes, we have all LED lights inside the vehicle, and I would like to show you the lighting after, because I would show you them from the control panel of Firefly. So we'll have a look at the Firefly control panel, and we'll turn on and off all the light inside the vehicles, so customers will be able to see all the lights we have inside the vehicles. It is really very, very good illuminated. With that, do
Grazie.
okay.
I'm working on my Italiano.
So then now, okay. So now our patented drop-down bed or folding bed, it comes down this way, manually, very easily. A huge double bed, which is 77.5 inches long and 53 inches wide. As you can see, you can leave all beddings over there. There is space enough to leave them all over there. So we call it our always ready bed inside these small vehicles with a lot of cupboards at the side. From the bed, you can still access the cupboards. At the front, you have two storage area as well, and reading lamps with the USB outlet as well. So you can load your charge your smartphone in the night. You can read, you can pull all night stuffs over there, and they are always ready for you. And then there's two roof window, the larger roof window for the ventilation of this area. No claustrophobic situation, absolutely. And yes, and then even if the bed is lowered, is lowered in night position, I can still sit in the dinette, as you can see. I can sit, I can have a breakfast, for example, because I can cook my coffee, I can access the refrigerator, I can even go to the toilet and outside the vehicle. So it is, every area is still accessible, even if the folding bed is in night position, which is a great thing, actually, because sometimes customer says we wake up or go to bed at night at different times, so not together, and there's this possibility as well.
Fantastic. Lorena, how do people get into the bed? They use either the seat or there's a little ladder there.
There's a ladder which comes here on this. I don't have it now, but I can show you it if you like. But anyway, just an aluminum ladder which helps you climb up to the bed. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so then in the morning you can just pull it up. That's it.
It's spectacular.
Yes, a lot of space all over. Thanks to our patented double bed, actually. That's the reason why we have this plenty of space inside, because we don't have a two bed downstairs. We have this folding bed down over, and this is why we can use all the space we have downstairs. I would show you the wardrobe.
One moment, Lorena. So we're getting a lot of questions. A lot of these will be answered here in just a few minutes when we do the Q&A. But we want to kind of get through the tour. We were talking about the bed, Lorena. A number of folks have asked what the weight limit is in the bed. Any idea on pounds or even kilograms?
No, it is patented, and it is officially it is 350 kilos. I don't know in pounds.
Which is about 770 pounds.
Okay, thank you, Tony. It's difficult to me with measurements because I can't keep them in mind. Anyway, yes, no problems with the drop-down bed. Definitely no problems. No.
You're doing great. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. My favorite room in any motorhome is the bathroom. Let's see the bathroom.
Yes, let's see the bathroom. Yes, we have the wardrobe at the back. Huge one, and space downstairs as well, and then the bathroom, which is really impressive. Right, so the shower angle, very nice one, and then a lot of cabinets and a large sink in Korean as well, very elegant, and a lot of space, outlet, and inside the bathroom as well, and a ceramic WC as well.
It's beautiful.
So can I ask Stefano, can you Lorena, can we zoom in a little bit on the walls so we can see the beautiful texture on the walls and open up the upper cabinets and the lower cabinets?
Puoi fare un po' uno zoom anche sull'elefante.
If you want to describe it, Lorena, what we're looking at as far as the texture of the wall.
This one, yes, I'm going to enter the toilet. So it is a very large toilet, and we are covering all the walls with this special materials, which is a special materials dedicated to the bathroom. And you can even, if it comes dirty, for example, there's no problem because it is easy to clean and absolutely suitable for bathroom, especially. Yeah. And then the sink, which is a huge one, cabinets downstairs, and at the back of the right.
And Lorena, can I just point out that on the if you can open those cabinets up again?
Yes.
Thank you. This is just a little touch. When I stayed the night in the Oasi, it was these little touches to me that made a big difference. So if you look at the edge of the shelf, there's like a little bit of blockage. So when you open your cabinets after been traveling, it doesn't all spill out. That's I've
Yeah.
only seen this
Right.
in an Oasi Wingamm. So good job on that. That's really cool. Really cool.
That's very important.
Attention to
Thank you,
detail.
Scott. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yes, attention to the details. Yes, try our best. This is our everyday job, actually.
Yeah.
So, well, as I said, we already fitted the air conditioning as well, which is a 12-volt air conditioning from Indelby. It is a nice one, and it has light. It is lighted as well, and it comes instead of the roof window. Then I'm pleased to talk about this electric system from Firefly, which is a very innovative and advanced electrical system. We fitted on the vehicle, on the US version vehicles, which is, we have here the control panel over the entry door. From the home page of the control panel, we can have an overview of the situation of all devices inside the vehicle. So, for example, the fresh water tank and gray water tank level, the temperature inside and outside the vehicle, the charge of the batteries, both RAM ProMaster battery and service battery as well. Then, if we touch this, we can have the situation, the working of the solar panel. So you can control the solar panel and the status of the service battery, and even though the history in the past day, how and what you charge it in the past days, for example. Then here we can control all the lighting inside the vehicles. So I would turn them off and will show you each one. So the main light underneath the bed, then the reading lamp underneath the bed but over the two front seats, the dinette light, the kitchen light, the kitchen wall light. We need light at the kitchen. Then the two reading lights over the drop-down bed, and the corridor light. Then from the control panel, we can even turn on and off the lights inside the bathroom. So, for example, bath ceiling, and then the shower. Right. And then you can even turn on again, because we said when we enter the main door, with two lights turn on automatically to help you enter the vehicle in the night, for example. So the step light and this light at the left side of the door. But then these both lights turn off automatically after some seconds, 30 seconds. In this vehicle, you also have the possibility to turn on this light again, which is very nice.
That's great. Nicely done.
Right. So then back to the control panel again, we have the light. We have the possibility to control the Truma Combi heater. So from the control panel, you can control all devices inside the vehicle at the moment, except the air conditioning. But we are working on this item. We are working with Firefly and the Indelby guys. So I suppose we'll be able to offer this possibility later as well. Obviously, you can download the Firefly app and control everything on your smartphone. I can't show you now this app because it doesn't work in Europe. It works just in the US. So I couldn't.
That's all that matters.
but anyway, this is a very good, very clever app from Firefly, and from your smartphone very easily you can control all devices inside your vehicles. Okay, so this would be actually the walk around outside and inside this vehicle. Then I would show you the other outfit if you like, or if you have any question.
We're getting lots of questions. Let's go to the next one because I'm seeing some duplication of questions. So let's see the next one that will have me pause there, and then and I think and Tony, you're probably seeing the questions too. So if there's anything there that you want to.
Yes. So as I told you, I have the possibility to show you all 3 units, US version, so ProMaster based. The first one in white and the standard graphic. So this comes as standard, but customers can even show other graphics for the outfit of the vehicle. So the next one is this black edition graphic. Very nice. In this vehicle, with the black edition, we have inside the Dolomiti reference from our capsule collection.
Lorena, can I ask you just a quick question? The front grille, is it going to say Ram, or will there be a Wingamm badge on the front grille? US?
No, we'll deliver all the vehicles with our badge on the front grille. Today, I didn't have this possibility because we are working on this support, which we need to be able to add our badge. So we have to make a little modify on the Ram ProMaster front grille. So we have to remove the Ram badge, but then we have to fit another support, just like the first one, to be able to fit our badge as well. Obviously, all vehicles will come with the Wingamm badge because I like it. So it has to be the Wingamm badge. And anyway, yes. So this one is, as we said, the black edition graphic and the Dolomiti interior. Vieni, Stefano.
We've got a very large group in here. Thank you for joining us today. Really do appreciate that. Lots of questions. We'll get the questions in a minute. So this is a different color scheme altogether, correct?
Yes, this one, so this Dolomiti interior, so it is a natural taste, all in beige, and this light colors wood on the kitchen block and on the table, so a natural taste actually. And anyway, the quality of the materials is always the same, very high-end materials all over, HPL laminates. We don't use melamine or other, just HPL laminates. Very nice finishing, Italian products. Yes, and this one, as we said, a very natural taste. Okay, so we can have a look at the third one.
So again, these are destined for the US. These are the 3 interior and exterior color schemes available. You're doing great, Lorena and Stefan.
Okay. So now, okay.
Yes.
So the third one is the fashion edition Wingamm pattern inside the graphic. Inside this vehicle, we have this Metropoli interior. Perché sento la musica io? Non li sento più, io sento una musica.
You're coming through fine.
Can you hear me, Scott?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yeah. So the third one with the fashion edition graphic, and the Metropoli interior. This taste is completely different from all others because it is this black and white interior, very essential and very modern, actually, very bright, very light. Yes.
So if Stefan can kind of show some of the sink
Details.
area, the backsplash, cabinets, the
Io
couch.
sento una musica tremenda. Se mi fai vedere bene il lavello, so the sink.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Lorena, can I ask you
Yeah.
to talk a little bit about with the Dolomiti, Costiere, and Metropoli, which you're currently in, how they come fully furnished with the pillows, curtains, and the options to getting the plates and the silverware?
Right. We have chosen a very special. Sorry, Scott, because I hear a music. Is there something wrong?
No, not from my side. Hopefully it's nice music.
Musica tremenda, non sento niente. So, well, to the capsule collection, we have these 3 different interiors. We went for a very special embroidery. Seguimi, Stefano. Però c'è una musica allucinante. Cioè. So this special embroidery exclusively for the US market, actually. The references comes with this very special, precious Rubelli curtain, in this case in white and gray, and it comes with this decorative pillow as well. So this would be the reference. Then we offer our ready-to-go accessory as well, which means plates, cutlery, and all these kitchen accessories, and for example, the beddings, and we'll offer many accessories for customers which can get a complete vehicle ready to go, actually, in a very special, no, impossibile. No.
You're doing great. If Stefan can show those items a little bit close,
Puoi
that would
fare
be
uno
great.
zoom su questi. Però bisogna guardare cosa c'è perché
Scott, should we take just 1 second? I think we're having technical difficulties with Lorena's
yes,
audio.
I have a music in the.
Okay.
Let's take 1 sec.
Okay. So let us know when you're ready, Lorena. Tony, we're getting a lot of questions here. I think you and I can answer some of these. We have a bunch of these teed up for y'all here in just a few minutes. There was one question on coming to Canada. You're kind of focused on the US currently, right?
That's right. We have plans to go to Canada after the US launch is successful.
Yeah. I think we talk about this later, but we've had a bunch of questions on this. So induction versus propane. Propane's included, but they can get an induction cooktop.
Induction is standard as well. So you can choose between propane or induction.
Gotcha. That's perfect. Thank you. A lot of people are really excited. And there's a number of comments, Tony. It's just taking longer for these to get here. It's a big project. Great things take time. Any kind of general comment? We're going to have some huge announcements from Tony here in just a few minutes. So if you could just hang tight with us. Everybody's been very polite here. I appreciate that. They're coming in from everywhere. I saw Australia, I think, in here, Canada.
Oh, wow.
This is so great. Any ideas? So here's a question from Endless RVing. Do you allow tours of their facility in Verona? We love that area. Any idea?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, that's great. Apparently Dave knows some Italiano, molti grazie. That's pretty cool. I'm going to work on my Italian for sure. We talked about this Kathmandu. The weight of the bed, you said, Tony, was a bit.
I believe it's 770 pounds or 730 pounds. It's one or the other. Okay. When Lorena said 330, that translates to 730 pounds. But I I'm not sure if it's 730 or 770. It's one or the other. We can get back to you guys about that.
That's great. Okay. Let's just see if I'll bring Lorena back in.
Yes.
Lorena, how are we doing? Good now?
I think it should be better to go out just for a second and re-enter the connection. Sorry, just a second. We have
That's
to
fine.
reconnect. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
No
Thank
worries.
you.
Yeah. The amazing power of internet and coming from Italy on a Saturday morning, it's pretty cool. Tony, there's a question here. Maybe you can address, Patty. Are you taking orders or like reservations? We're going to get into the details in a short order, but generally, yes is the answer.
That's my favorite question. Yes, we are taking reservations. That's the first step in the process to purchasing a Wingamm. A reservation is $1,000. It's fully refundable for any reason at any time. And that's how you get in the queue, sort of in the wait to purchasing one.
Well done, sir. And we're going to talk about options, ladies and gentlemen, but some of these are fairly easy to answer, like this one from Shelley. Tony, options for bathroom sink. I don't want a vessel sink. At this point, some of this is set, and you're going to get a vessel sink. Is that correct?
That's correct. There's no other option for a sink. My answer to that would be perfection is the enemy of good, right? I'm sure there's a thousand other things that you love about the motorhome. If that's the only thing you don't like, hopefully you can look past the vessel sink.
And Patty's got a question here on the AC. Does the air conditioning work when the vehicle is off grid? So in battery mode?
Certainly,
AC?
yes.
Yeah. Let's see. And Shelley's got a good question here on the lighting. Are the lights dimmable like we saw in the version in the at the SuperShow? Sorry.
I believe so. I'd want to get verification from Lorena about that.
And Patty's got a good one here. Are there screens on the windows? There are. So kind of, maybe I'll demonstrate that here with me. So these are, they're cassette windows, meaning they have a bug screen built in, right? And then they have a privacy screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're the same on those, and they're actually awning style windows, which flip out this way, which is real nice because you can have, in a gentle rain without wind, have the rain come down, your windows open, the bug screen down. It's really, really pleasant. And that's true for the windows and the
skylights.
And skylight. She calls them roof windows, which is kind of cute.
And Patty, we can certainly demonstrate that when Lorena comes back. I think that's something important to show.
Oh, maybe she's back. Let's see. Let's see her. Hang tight. I see her now.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Inconvenience. Yeah.
Is that better?
So this one, yes, that's perfect now. Sorry.
Okay, great. If you can,
yeah,
we've been answer some questions, some pretty easy ones, but very important ones. So,
yes, please.
Audio's going good. Okay. Maybe if so, we had a question. We'd have a conversation around windows. Lorena, if you can kind of show us the window shade and screen, that would be helpful.
Yes, we have flash fitting windows outside, so a very good design which pairs good with our monocoque cabin. And then all windows comes with this double blinds and mosquito net as well.
Yeah, those are,
so
those are real nice. Thank you.
And you can put it on every position you like. Yes.
That's perfect. Right. Thank you.
Yeah,
well done. Is this Tony and Lorena? Is this where we wanted? This was the third model, right? So I'm sorry.
Yes.
Do we want to do the questions and answers here at this point?
Yes, or on the first one, which is not a Rampromaster-based vehicle. It is a European one, but I have the possibility to show you the first reference, which could come as standard. This is the Calla Luna reference. If you like, we can have a look at it, and then we can proceed with the questions, if you like.
Okay.
Okay.
And stay to the end, ladies and gentlemen, because we got a really special price, or special situation. You don't want to miss that. So this is the European version.
This is the European version, but then inside same layout, of course. And I can show you the first references, which is this Color Luna, a very smooth one, a very light one with this special cotton fabrics, very, very comfortable and light.
And Lorena, this is the standard option, but the
Right.
standard option comes with the fabric or leather, correct?
Fabric or leather, yes. Some customers prefer the fabric, so this cotton from Italy, very nice one, and or eco leather is the same, and this furniture in this reference, color reference.
And Lorena, is for the standard model, the Kaya Luna that you're standing in, are there other options for the cabinetry?
Yes, as well. So we have prepared the cabinetry for each model, for each reference of the capsule collection.
And so if people wanted to get all white cabinets, they can, or if they wanted to get, for example, a combination of white and wood grain, they can, or all wood grain?
No, that would be the other option, the other models, because we are using here another kind of material. This is which comes standard is always HPL laminate, but this is not as smooth, as nice, as rich, precious as the other one.
But you can get it in white.
You can have it in beige or in white, right?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if you like, we can proceed with the question inside here, or do you prefer another vehicle, as you like?
Yeah, let's go back to the US model for the question.
To the US model, okay, yes. Allora torniamo, sì, mi prendi i campioni.
And Lorena, while you're walking back to the US model, can you talk about how the US models are still 4-season vehicles and how the tanks are heated and protected?
Yes, of course. All our models are all 4-season models because the monocoque cabin grant a very good insulation, as well as all external lockers, which are in fiberglass as well, all external door in fiberglass, and the heated floor. We don't have any piece of metal in the structure, so we don't have any thermal breach. So all vehicles are super insulated, and we also have fresh water tank and wastewater tank heated and protected. So customers can do winter camping without any problems.
Excellent.
This is perfect. All right. So again, we've got quite a few questions in the live stream. Some people are being a little impolite, so I've had to remove a few folks. We want to be very positive here. Again, great things take time. These are the units are coming to the US, so this isn't vaporware, ladies and gentlemen. And we want to get into some of these details. So we're going to go through a couple of a few categories, if you will. I'm looking at my iPad down below me. So the first ones we're going to talk about is where can they see these, the buying process, service. Lorena, what is the expected current arrival date in America for the US OASI 540?
Yes, we have this first 3 units. It took time. I want to explain our customers as well. It took time. It's been a long path because we had to face many difficulties, or anyway to update all the vehicles, which obviously has to be certified and has to be US standard. So it took time actually. I know, we're sorry about this, but anyway, we wanted to have the vehicle ready for the market, to be marketed. So while we're ready now, we have this first 3 units ready for delivery, as you have seen. And then we are receiving the next Ram ProMaster chassis cab in November. So we are going to produce them in December and deliver them in January, I suppose. Then we are receiving plenty of ProMaster chassis in different batches throughout the 2025, and we'll deliver the vehicles then in 3-4 batches in 2025 as well. So we're starting definitely in 2025.
Perfect. Tony, this one's for you. This has been a popular question too. What is the current base price, MSRP, and maybe you can kind of give us a time, loaded, or how does that work out? Help us with that.
Yes. Thank you, Scott, for the question. The MSRP is $188,500, but we describe the starting MSRP as mostly loaded because, as Lorena just showed, in the interior of the 540.1, the US 540.1, it comes with leather, it comes with air conditioning, it comes with a 210-watt solar panel on the roof, it comes with radiant heat in the floor. So we would consider the base model to be quite nicely fitted. Lorena, do you want to talk about the add-on options?
Yes, we can have many add-on options because there's a large choice for customers today. Anyway, for example, the tow hitch, for example, bicycle rack, e-bikes rack, or TV or microwave, or there are plenty of accessories. It depends on needs of customers. But anyway, as you said, Tony, the vehicles are really very good equipped.
Yeah, and one just a couple of the add-on options I'd like to highlight, if you could, is can you talk about the spare tire, the lithium-ion batteries, the rest of the add-on options?
Yes, we can offer the lithium battery, for example, which is a better battery today, more efficient than the AGM one. They are very light, and the efficiency is very important. So we can offer this for customers. First of all, customers who don't want to need to go to the campsite. They don't want to be on grid, so they need power. And this lithium battery are very popular, for example, in Europe today. So we are used to deliver many vehicles with lithium battery. Then we can have the TV, which comes normally on this wall, so customers can see it from the dinette and from the drop-down bed as well, for example. Microwave, which come on these large kitchen surface, for example. So there are many possibilities, but it depends on customers' needs, obviously.
Lorena, can you and Stefano just turn the camera real quick and show the two places that the microwave can come in the kitchen?
Right, yes. So vi facciamo vedere dove mettiamo il microwave eventualmente. So yes, Tony, we have this large surface on the kitchen block, and we can fit the microwave, for example, here, and we can fit it here over this surface. Or if customers want to have it included in the kitchen block, we can remove the two drawers and we can fit it fixed inside underneath the kitchen surface.
And Lorena, while you're standing, can you show the customers one of the other additional add-on options is the custom shelving in the closet? Can you show them where that?
Once again, Tony, sorry.
Could you also show the customers where the other additional add-on option that we're actually just announcing today, which is the custom shelves in the closet space?
Yes, so we can have the TV, for example, as we said, which goes on this wall, and while fitting the TV on this wall, the customers can see it from the dinette and from the drop-down bed as well. Then we are preparing some ready-to-go accessories with our stylist, Cristina Romanello, and we are preparing some special boxes in felt, actually. So everything can be easily put it inside the cupboards and without making any noise, because we'll add this special felt inside the cupboards, for example, and inside the drawers as well.
And I think, Tony, you were talking there that there's shelving that goes into that wardrobe. Is that right, Lorena?
The shelves, yes, we have a large wardrobe, so we can offer the shelves inside the wardrobe, so we can divide this large space in three storage spaces. And at the same for this space downstairs, we have a lot of customers are asking for a shelf here in the middle as well.
That's great.
And while you're standing, Lorena, can you show everybody where the outlets and the USB ports are?
Yes. So
Thank
we
you.
have le prese di corrente. So we have the 220 volt outlet here underneath the cupboard, so over the kitchen block. Then we have, under this cupboard on the other side, we have 2 USB outlet and a 12 volt outlet as well. Over the bed, over the drop-down bed, we said we have this 2 reading light, and on each reading light, we also have a USB outlet. So you can, for example, in the night, during the night, charge your smartphone, for example. And then we have further outlet inside the restroom as well. So we have, again, 2 USB outlet and a 12 volt outlet in the restroom as well.
Lorena, one of the things that I love about the 540.1, and I'm sure everybody else at home would love to see this, is can you show the customers how you can turn the dining room table so if you want to sit in the swivel the driver and passenger seat around? Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes, of course. We have this special system. So you can move, translate the table at the front, at the back, or move it at the left or right. So you can sit very easily in the dinette, and you can adjust it on your needs, actually. Depends on many people are there. And we can also turn it. We need to, right. No, per girarlo. No. Non gira.
Bloccarlo. Bloccalo. Adesso vai via.
Yes, sorry.
And Stefano, can you switch places with Lorena? So, Stefano, can you go to the other side of the motorhome after Lorena shows this?
Yeah.
So the customers can see how you can swivel the driver and passenger seats. So if you want to eat or work and watch TV at the same time, you can.
Yes. So you can turn it. And you can sit at the front, and you can watch TV. And many persons can sit on our large dinette, actually.
And one other thing, Lorena, I'd love to highlight is that when you're cooking and you want to talk about, thank you.
Yes. I wouldn't say it is, you need this working surface inside this OASI 540 because we have a large surface here, working surface. But anyway, by turning the table in this position, you also have a huge working surface for to cook all dishes and everything you want. Yes, a lot of space.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, we're getting lots of questions. We're going to address these folks in just a few minutes. We're trying to get some of this done, but a lot of questions on batteries and stuff. So hang tight, folks. Lorena's doing great. I appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing great.
Try my best.
Have you move the table back? And then, Tony, I think the next question we wanted to address is, have you answer is, where can folks see the OASI 540 in person? Do we want to go there now? Because there's a lot of folks asking.
Of course, absolutely. So the US OASI 540.1 is going to be on display for the very first time. We're excited to announce at the Tampa RV Super Show, the 2025 Tampa RV Super Show, from January 15th to January 19th. We're going to have a beautiful exhibit that is going to be, it's a wonderful location right next to exhibit hall number 1 and gate number 1. And then after the 2025 Tampa RV Super Show, we're going to have the US models on display to see and test drive at our first 2 Wingamm franchise dealership locations, which we're very excited to announce for the first time today. are going to be in Nashville, Tennessee, and Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Well done.
And one thing I'd like to add to that as well is our Wingamm franchise dealership locations will not just be for sales, they will also offer service, and we'll have an additional service location in Dallas, Texas.
So you folks have been busy.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And wait, Scott, I'm not done. I'm not done. And after these initial locations, we will be adding additional locations across the country shortly after launch.
So great. Lorena, I think this question is for you. A lot of folks were asking about the warranty on the ProMaster, the Wingamm build out, and on the monocoque shell. So can you help us understand that, please?
Yes, of course, with pleasure. So the vehicles, the Ram ProMaster chassis cab will be covered by Stellantis warranty, and each Ram Dodge dealers all over US will be able to service the vehicle, so the engine and chassis as well. So no problem for the chassis cab because it is a Stellantis vehicle, so it will be serviced by every dealer all over US. Then, and it is 12 months warranty. Then we'll have a 12 months warranties on all devices inside the vehicles covered by the manufacturers. For example, the Truma Combi or the Firefly system or the Indelby refrigerator or air conditioning. So they are all covered by manufacturers warranty for 12 months. Then we have all the Wingamm conversion, so to say, so all inside the vehicle, the cabinetry or everything inside will be covered by our warranty directly, 12 months as well. And then we'll offer this special 15 years warranty on the monocoque cabin, which is a super structure without any problems, no water leaks, no water problem. So we are able to give this 15 years warranty on the monocoque cabin.
Wow, that is not standard in the US RV industry.
Isn't that incredible? A 15-year warranty on the Wingamm monocoque shell.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Scott,
there was a question. Go ahead.
I see a question, and I just want to summarize the add-on options that don't come standard. So if the add-on options are upgrading to 2 lithium-ion batteries, you could do 1 or you could do 2, a microwave, a tow hitch, the bike rack, which either comes standard or e-bike rack, the spare tire, which will come with a Wingamm branded cover, and that's mounted on the back of the monocoque shell. And don't worry, if you wanted to get the spare tire and the bike rack, you can fit both. One doesn't preclude the other.
Yeah.
And the TV. So those are the add-on options. Oh, I'm sorry. And the shelves, the upgrading of the shelves in the closets. So those are the add-on options. And then in addition to that, as Lorena just exhibited, the 3 capsule collection designs. So you have the Costiere, the Metropoli, and the Dolomiti. Those are the 3 interior design upgrades. And if you wanted to do an exterior upgrade to either the Fashion Edition or the Black Edition, the all white is what comes standard.
Yeah, right.
A couple other questions kind of along those lines. Tow hitch and towing capacities, are those tow hitch part of this?
Tow hitch
is an add-on option.
Add-on option. Okay, perfect. So let's kind of shift a little bit to the air conditioner, the Truma Combi, radiant heat, and we're getting folks to the solar and the lithium battery. So we beg your patience, please. Just thank you so much for being here. This is great. So maybe just tell us a little bit more on the air conditioner. Is it 110 volt or is it 12 volt?
It is a 12 volt and 120 volt air conditioning. And it comes from Indelby, which is an Italian company, an Italian manufacturer, but it is already present in the US all over, and with many facilities and many shops as well, and workshops as well. So they are able to service the US customers without any problems because they are already there. So the same for the refrigerator, because we are fitting the refrigerator and air conditioning from Indel B, both devices. Truma is obviously, it is a German manufacturer, but it is established in the US as well, so no problem. The Truma Combi heater is a super device, in our opinion, very efficient. We are fitting it as standard from many years, and it works perfectly inside our vehicles, which are so good insulated. You don't need actually a big heater, and it is then a matter of consumption. So we have a super insulation, heated floor, and the Truma Combi 4 works perfectly on our vehicles. And then what else? What were you asking for?
Can I mention one thing as we talk about temperature control and power that I just think is really helpful for the customers watching at home to understand is that in the RV industry as it stands now, usually battery power is where the conversation about power ends. Where with Wingamm, we pick it up with the fact that our living module is made out of fiberglass, which does not conduct heat, unlike all other Class B motorhomes made in America, which are made out of cargo vans, which are made out of steel. So when you're in one of those, it's sort of like you're in an oven because steel conducts heat. So on a hot day, you're going to use a lot less power to keep yourself comfortable. Also, the monocoque shell is essentially an upside down boat hull. So just like when they make a boat, there's no seams, so you don't sink. With the Wingamm monocoque shell, there are no seams. So when it's a hot day and you have your air conditioning on, the cold air doesn't seep out. And when it's a cold day and you have your heat on, the hot air does not seep out. So you're going to use a lot less power between the monocoque shell not conducting heat and the monocoque shell not having seams to keep yourself comfortable. And then finally is the Wingamm insulation system. As you notice, I'm sorry, Lorena, do you want to add something?
No, I just wanted to show a sample of our monocoque, of the sandwich of the monocoque cabin, so customers can see the materials, which is a sandwich. This is a sample of our monocoque cabin. It is fiberglass, polyurethane, and fiberglass again. So it is a double shell, outside and inside, and in the middle, this super insulating material, which is the polyurethane. Polyurethane is the best insulating material all over. It is the same materials used in the refrigerator, for example. So the insulation is really superb. And at the same, we have a sample of the heated floor, same materials, so a double sheet of fiberglass inside and outside, no wood, just fiberglass and polyurethane. And then you can see the hole. We are building channels inside the floor, and we are blowing the warm air inside the channels. So you have a heated floor as well, and no more cold fit actually. So it is a very super insulation, absolutely.
Just so love it. So I think we got a couple images we want to show the folks, Lorena and Tony. We're going to look at the climate chamber from Truma. So this is kind of unique, right? I don't know if any of anyway. So this is Lorena is a normal sized human being, but look at these doors that she's standing next to, and there's
I am a normal size. Yeah,
it's like, honey, I shrunk Lorena. I don't know.
Yeah.
So the next image here, Lorena, is the ice on the tire. Kind of tell us what we're looking at here. I know you can't see it, but it's the ice on the tire.
Yeah, right. We had the possibility. Yes, we as I said, we are fitting Truma heater since many years. I don't know, since 35 years actually. We built a very good connection, a very good relationship with Truma as well, which is not far from us, because it is based in Munich, which is about 400 kilometers far away from Verona. So we had the opportunity to get this test And we wanted to be sure that the installation of our vehicles is so good as we always say, as we always think, but we wanted to get it certified. So we went for this test inside the climate chamber of Truma last July. We sent over an OASI 540, and according to the standards, this test starts to temperature of minus 15 degrees Celsius inside the chamber. So inside the chamber, we have this minus 15 degrees Celsius, and the vehicles enter the chamber with a turned off heater as well. So inside the vehicle, we have approximately the same temperature, minus 15 degrees. To have success with this test, we need to, according to standards, you need to get to a temperature inside the vehicles of plus 20 degrees Celsius in 4 hours. So as I said, the vehicle entered the chamber, minus 15 degrees Celsius. The Truma technician turns on the heater inside the vehicles, and the test starts. I had the privilege to be there, to assist, to be there, to take part to this test, and we achieved plus 20 degrees inside the vehicles in 3 hours and a half. So no problems, absolutely, in this case. But to me, the most important thing was to enter the vehicle at the end of the test and to verify the comfort inside the vehicle, because the Truma technician explained me some other brands went for the test and they achieved the test, so plus 20 degrees inside the vehicles in 4 hours. Okay, all good. But then when you enter the vehicle, you don't have any comfort because the heat is not widespread inside the vehicles. You have warm in some parts of the vehicles and cold in some other parts. So it was important to me to verify that the heat inside the vehicles was very uniform and the comfort was very good. And this was very important. We achieved this because of the monocoque cabin, because of the heated floor. Absolutely, this was very important. And yes, it was very important. And then no humidity inside the vehicle as well. The Truma technician was very surprised about this. But you know, we cover all the walls with this special material, which is supported as well with 5 millimeters foam. So absolutely no humidity and a great comfort inside the vehicle. This was very important to me.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. We're having some folks in the channel or in the chat help us with the the centigrade versus
conversion. Thank you. People for helping us with the conversion. We appreciate that.
I do know that in Celsius, 0 equals 32 degrees freezing. So if you're at minus 15 Celsius, that is way below freezing, ladies and gentlemen. So so I've shown Lorena a couple of the pictures. We saw the units. Let me go here, folks, bear with me. So this is the technicians looking at their scope. This photo that folks are seeing is the technician on the exterior of the vehicle. He's taking a thermal reading. And then I'm going to go one more picture, and this is actually what his scope was showing. So maybe kind of the window's kind of red because that's where there's a little more heat, but the rest of the vehicle is very cold looking, I would say. So well done.
Well, yes. I was very happy about this test, and as I said, I can send you over some other the certificate, because the most important thing was to verify for us that the consumption of the Truma combi, because they were able to provide us with a diagram showing the consumption, the gas consumption, and it is surprising.
Yeah, it's really great.
I can send it over.
We love that kind of stuff. We do have some
Yeah.
geeks on Go Small, Live Large. So we're getting a lot of questions. So let's talk about radiant heat. You showed that example, Lorena. This is really cool.
Yeah.
And this is kind of unusual, right, Tony, in the Class B space, the small compact motorhome. So this is what it looks like. There's the Truma Combi. Then there's kind of that channeling you were talking about, right, Lorena?
Yes, yes, we have the standard system, Truma system. I mean, the Truma Combi and the ventilation inside the vehicles, and plus we have this heated floor, always heated with the warm air coming from the Truma Combi.
Super awesome. All right, a few more. Thank you for that. That was so again, kind of, a lot of the small motorhome manufacturers here have to have really big batteries because the heat seepage or cold, whichever way you're going, you got to have a really big battery system, and not necessary with this. So it's a thermal dynamic of the vehicle itself, the insulation and the battery. So let's kind of shift to talk about electricity, Lorena and Tony. If you can just kind of talk through what the power system looks like. What does the battery system look like? Is there a second alternator and solar? If you can kind of help us with that. And I think you mentioned an option as well. That would be great to understand.
Yes, all vehicles, US vehicles, are coming as standard with a solar panel. So it is for sure help for the customers or needs electricity, and the solar panel keeps your battery charged. The service battery obviously recharge while driving together with the engine battery. We can offer the lithium battery, as we said. We have now the first service battery fitted underneath the passenger seat. We can add other lithium battery, for example, underneath the driver's seat. You can add them when you want, when customer wants, from the beginning or after using the vehicles and verifying that they need other extra batteries. Of course, we can offer a generator, even if it's not that popular. For example, in Europe, I don't know, in the US, maybe. In this small vehicle, we could fit the generator inside the back locker at the back of the vehicle. So there is space enough to fit it as well.
Well said. And let me. So is there a second alternator on the engine, or is it running off the Ram engine generator to charge the batteries?
Yes, we have this booster. This special system of Firefly, which is very efficient, and I don't know in details. I'm sorry because it is brand new to me as well. Because just the US vehicles will come with this advanced Firefly system, electrical system. Anyway, I've spoken with the Firefly manager, and they will be more than happy to go for a training for all our dealers, for all our salespeople, and for customers as well. They are arranging for many trainings all over the US. So if you like, we can have more details coming from Firefly.
That would be great. That's another reason to have YouTube Live. It's so great, and it gets really complex. So it's and for Tony and I, Lorena, were talking after our practice run. For a CEO, you are so dialed in on this stuff. Pick any other brand, bring the CEO in, and they'd be like, I don't know where the light switch is, but let me show you a spreadsheet. So you're doing a great job. It's really, and
thank you, Scott.
And English. Yeah, I know English is not your first language. Italian probably is, but yes. You speak 4 languages, right? It's incredible.
So that's not a great English. Anyway, I try to do my best, but I think I'll have to go for a training, an English training again.
You're doing beautiful. I'm looking at my questions. Tony, we've talked about the gray tanks. We've talked about the cooktop. Lorena was good enough to show us the additional cassette that can go in the rear locker. Let me just was there anything standing out here, Tony? A lot of these are technical questions. any other thing top of mind with you, or do you want to talk more about you're rolling out more franchise dealers? I think you said, right, beyond the Nashville and
Yeah.
Salt Lake.
The initial 2 locations are just at launch, which will be offering sales and service. Like I mentioned, we'll have an additional service center in Dallas, Texas. But then shortly after the launch, we'll be rolling out other franchise dealer locations in the U.S.
That's awesome. And I think there's, again, a lot of great questions in here. So maybe what we can do is kind of parse these after we end our live stream today and do another Q&A down the road. Talk to us about the SuperShow again, and that's probably the best place to see the vehicle, and I'll be there, right?
Absolutely. And I think that I failed to mention when you first asked me that we are thrilled to announce that Lorena and her team they're also going to be at the SuperShow in Tampa to meet everybody. So that's very exciting. Thank you, Lorena, for coming.
Thank you, Tony. I'm thrilled and very excited, and I will be there. Absolutely. I'm keen to meet our US customers. I'm keen to talk with them, understand what they are thinking, what their thoughts, their needs, and everything. So yes, I'll be there for sure.
And one nugget to add to that is that for our reservation holders, we are going to be hosting a VIP event that's going to be at the Hard Rock Hotel. So if anyone's been there before, the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino is next to the fairgrounds where the Tampa show is held. So the night before the RV show starts, the night of the 14th, this VIP dinner will be held, and we're just thrilled to be able to show our gratitude to all the customers and have a wonderful event where they can hang out, talk with Lorena and myself, and meet each other.
Yes, right. That would be great.
Can I have a seat at the table too?
You are going to have the second best seat after Lorena.
Okay.
Fair enough. I appreciate that. So that's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen. Let me just kind of flash this information where you can learn more. And then, Lorena, are you ready to give us the surprise ending here?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay.
So let me just, Scott, one thing we were going to talk about too was the sort of the sales process.
Oh, yes. Go ahead, please.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, so, our team in the U.S. Are doing everything that we can to really exceed expectations. And of course, it starts with the product, which hopefully after everyone's watched this live interview, they agree with us that the product is best in class. And we're trying to do the same with the sales process. And so, to kind of compare our process, I'll start with talking about sort of the standard traditional RV sales process in the US, which, as everybody knows, when you go to a traditional RV dealership, they are selling many different models by many different brands. So, they're not necessarily experts in anything. They're just knowledgeable about everything. The next is that you are usually welcomed by a commissioned salesperson, which I think that most people watching at home right now will agree that is not the most pleasant experience. And then finally, traditional RV dealerships are usually located outside of the city center, right? So it's usually a half hour to an hour drive to actually get to a dealership. And so how we're trying to improve upon the existing standard model is by, instead of offering our models at RV dealerships, we are selling our models at Wingamm franchise dealerships. And what that means is we are creating these very fashionable boutique locations where we will only focus and specialize on Wingamm. So when our customers show up, they will be immersed in the Wingamm experience, and they will be greeted by a product specialist, not a commissioned salesperson. And then finally, as I mentioned, the initial 2 locations, which are in Nashville, Tennessee, and Salt Lake City, Utah, these locations are in the city center. So we are literally minutes from the downtown area. So we feel that that's going to make it a much more convenient way to come and see and test drive the Wingamm models. And then in addition to our franchise boutique dealership locations, we are also going to have Wingams on display at high-end retail malls across the US. And we're very excited about this because we think this will help elevate the experience and provide a really wonderful way to view our models, because, you know, who doesn't like going to a nice mall? You can see the models, have lunch, do some shopping. And of course, they also are located in the city center, so they're very convenient to get to.
That is super cool.
Yeah.
As you're kind of describing that, Tony, it just, what comes to mind is a Tesla store that are in malls, Apple stores or in malls. They're there to educate, to inspire a little bit, aspirational, place your order. And it's kind of a very different experience than running into a Walmart. So
that's right. And you know, our displays in the retail malls will be similar to Tesla's displays. And when you mentioned Apple, I have to springboard off of that and let everybody know that, you know, our inspiration for our boutique, stylish franchise locations was the Apple store. So, you know, we're really trying to elevate the experience for our customers.
it's super cool. And I think,
super cool.
correct me if I'm wrong, Tony, that it's kind of a made to order RV, right? So can you talk through that a little bit for us?
That's right. And again, this is us just trying to exceed our customers' expectations. And that is a Wingam's made to order program. So this is our way to ensure that every customer gets the exact motorhome that they want. So they'll complete a purchase order. They're going to specify the exact interior options, the exact exterior options that they want. Then the motorhome is made in Italy at Wingam's factory in Verona and shipped to the franchise dealership location that is closest to that customer, where they'll pick it up.
That is super great. It's so impressive. It's you know, you're really doing something very different here, and I applaud you for that. Again, great things take time, and people are patient. I'm super excited. Lorena, so congratulations, Tony and Lorena and Mike and the whole team. Anything to add, Lorena, before we ask you to do the special surprise?
Yes, we can go for a special surprise. I'm happy, and I have the privilege to show you the next models coming to US.
Let's go. This is so
let's
great.
Well, and Lorena,
yes,
while you're walking over to the models, I'll just let everyone know this is the 610 and the 690. Right. And I know we have a lot of customers in the US who are asking when to expect the 6 series models, the 610 and 690, to come to the US. So can you let everybody know?
Yes, of course. Yes, we are starting with the OASI 540. So in 2025, we'll deliver just the OASI 540. And then in the meantime, we'll prepare the next models, so OASI 610 and OASI 690. So we'll be able to deliver them in 2026.
Thank you.
Perfect.
So let's go.
And I just want to remind folks that the 540 on a Ram ProMaster gasoline only is 17 feet 7 inches, which is the size about of a Honda Odyssey minivan. So what we're going to see, Lorena, what's the length of these vehicles?
I'll translate it to feet for you. So
it is 6 meters 10 and 6 meters 90. So
which
then,
translates
Tony,
to,
can you help me with the
of course,
measurements in US, please?
My pleasure. The Wingamm Oasi 610 is 20 feet long, and the Wingamm Oasi 690 is 22 feet long.
And for comparison, ladies and gentlemen, my Winnebago Travato that I'm sitting in is 22 feet long. And what you're going to see is going to blow your mind, because I'm looking at mine. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get
This is the Oasi 610. This is the most popular in Europe because of the garage at the back, because of the dimension and the garage at the back, because as usual, we made the most of the space outside and inside, and on a compact vehicle as well, because it is a compact vehicle anyway in Europe as well. We have our drop-down bed at the front, so a double bed, a single bed at the back over the garage, and this huge garage where you can store your bicycle or all stuffs customers are taking with them. And inside anyway, a lot of space as usual. The dinette, our drop down bed as usual, and then the cabinets and drawers all over the kitchen, and then the toilet, which is impressive, with a separate shower.
That's cool.
Inside, anyway, a compact vehicle. And then, at the back, again, the possibility to access the garage from inside the living room. And wardrobe and drawers again. Right. So
And
this
the bed
is the
Can you have
OASI 610.
Stefan, have Stefan show us the bedroom there, Lorena, please?
The bed at the back.
Just
Yes,
just to
course.
show us the
Okay,
bedroom.
together. Yeah.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Destra e anche sinistra.
So you're sleeping east-west.
Right.
It's beautiful. And I also want to point out, Lorena, the separate shower in the bathroom is highly unusual in a vehicle of this size. Normally they have a wet bath.
Absolutely unusual. Yes.
Yeah,
And
it's super
yes,
unusual.
we are using every single square centimeters or inch square. Yes, because we are producing anyway compact vehicles since 1977. So the use of each square centimeters is a must in Wingamm.
Yeah, nice job.
Yeah.
It's just breathtaking. I love the orange, by the way.
Okay.
My favorite color.
Yes. And then same size, so OASI 610 again, so same size, same length, 6 meters 10, but a completely different layout inside. This is the version with the French double bed at the back.
Oh, Lorena, could you show the garage?
Yes. Oh, sorry. The garage of the 610, you mean?
No, that one.
Yeah,
that garage as well. Yeah.
This locker. Okay.
Yeah, locker.
Yeah. It is underneath the French bed.
Look at that.
Huge
That's
one.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
So now when they see the different bed, they'll see how it's the storage locker is configured a little bit differently.
Yeah. Accessible from the inside and outside.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Hello. Great place to put your pets or unruly kids.
Yes, why not?
Here's a timeout. Enjoy this.
And then, yes, inside, yes, as I said, a different layout with this double French bed at the back. Very comfortable.
So Lorena, the 610 models come in 3 different floor plans. Is that correct?
Yes, right. Yes. The OASI 610, the first one we saw, can be delivered with the kitchen block at the other side of the row of the entry door, and so this would be the OASI 610 GL. So then OASI 610 ST, the one we saw, and this one, which is the OASI 610M, with this huge restroom as well, separate shower, large sink. Right.
So beautiful.
And again, this is only 20 feet long.
Okay. Yes, same size. Yes, same size. And then the dinette at the front and folding bed as usual.
So again, to put this in perspective, it's 2 feet shorter than my Travato. It's stunning.
So this 3 OASI 610, and then our brand new OASI 690G. It is brand new, this model, and we presented it at the last Düsseldorf show in Germany, and I'm very proud of this because this is, I would say, the next level by Wingamm. Very precious vehicle, 6.90 meters in this case, with the super garage at the back.
Wow.
where you can store the bicycle, bike rack, and scooter as well. And
So, Scott, this is the same size as your Winnebago Travato, correct?
okay.
Mine does not have that. I can tell you.
Yeah, but this is the same length. This is 22
Same,
feet.
22
and your
feet.
Winnebago Travato is 22 feet.
Yep.
And in this garage, as you see, we have many storage areas. So everything's got his place. And we have the place for the second cassette, which is this one, it suits perfectly. Then we have a water outlet, so you can have a shower outside the vehicle. And then inside we also have the 120 volt outlet to recharge the e-bikes.
I just want to reiterate one thing. I see a question.
Yeah.
Yes, the 610 and the 690 models that we're showing right now will be coming to the US in 2026.
Right, yes. Then inside is beautiful, gorgeous Oasi 690. It is, yes, as I said, the last project, lot of curved surface, flash fitting, sink, huge cupboards.
You know, Lorena, one of my favorite things about the Wingamm interiors is how everything is rounded. It feels like you're inside of an expensive yacht.
Right. Oh, sorry. This is an extension because in this kitchen we don't have a working surface, so we have this extension, and when it is fitted, you can still access the rear bed. At the back, we have this huge double bed, 2 meters long and 1.40 meter wide. I cannot translate it in.
That's okay, Lorena. A quick question for you, Lorena. Can you talk about the two different 690 models and how the beds in the back are different?
Yes, right. The true 690, this one is the newest, so this one. And in this case, the double bed at the back is a transversal double bed with a lot of space, a great cupboard, and
Stefano, can you get in there a little closer so we can see the bed?
Yes. Sì. Fagli una carrellata da dietro.
Wow. I mean, that looks like a yacht to me, right?
Yeah, totally. With a skylight above.
It's incredible.
Yes.
Roof window. I love that word.
L'oblò sopra. And
spectacular.
I'm going to just address one question too. I've seen a couple people mention it. Yes, the Wingamm is RVI certification, so it will qualify for RV financing in the US.
Yeah.
Well said.
Yes, of course. Yeah. And then in this case, you can also faccio vedere anche il meccanismo at the back. So this is the position of the backrest when you are sleeping. But this one is a position when you want to read or you want to talk in the evening or watch TV or whatever. And then in this case, we have a special refrigerator. It's a big refrigerator in this case that you can open from both sides, actually, from the bed and from the kitchen as well.
That's cool.
And then
Lorena, just real quick before you go into the bathroom, can you explain in the 690 twin how the beds are different?
Oh, yes. Sorry, Tony. Yes, at the back, in that case, we have two single bed in the length, so you can climb out and out without disturbing the partner in this case, because they are longitudinal bed, and they are huge, and you can even connect the two beds and make and convert the two beds in a double bed, which is 2 meters per 2 meters in that case, a very large one.
Perfect.
Down the restroom. with separate shower, very
Wow.
precious taps, and yes, everything.
I think that bathroom is larger than many bathrooms you'll get in a hotel.
And it looks like a W hotel room. I
Right,
just like,
and more stylish and luxurious.
look at that.
It's
Oh my
incredible.
God. Can we fast forward to 2026, please?
We're working on it, Scott. We're working on it.
I know, damn.
Okay.
I need a new
So
van.
then, yes,
It's so
as
beautiful.
usual, yeah, wardrobe, drawers underneath, and then at the front, of course, the drop-down bed.
And while Lorena's pulling down the drop-down bed, I'm going to answer another question. Customers are asking if we're taking reservations for the 610 and the 690. Yes, we are.
Look at that.
Yes, as usual, you can, as we said, we can leave in all beddings over there. It is always ready. Just pull down and climb up.
And again, just to remind people, you're looking at an extraordinarily designed vehicle that's the same size as my Travado, 22 feet. It's just breathtaking.
Thank you,
Now they're a
Scott.
little wider,
Thank you so
but
much.
we already saw this, Tony, right? Earlier this week. I'm blown away. It's unbelievable. You have a tiger by the tail here. This is so.
I'm going to mention one thing as we're sort of getting ready to wrap this up. Is we are so grateful for everybody watching at home. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate your interest, your questions, your enthusiasm. We're seeing a lot of questions that unfortunately we won't have time to get to. Scott, can you pull up on the screen our phone number and email?
Yes.
Please call me, email me. If you want to email me and schedule a time to talk, you can do that as well. We're at your disposal, and we want nothing more than to answer your questions and accommodate your needs. So please reach out to me anytime, and we'll connect.
I just also want to reiterate, Tony, the best thing to do is plan a trip to Tampa, Florida.
Of course.
And see him in person, meet Lorena. I'll be there. It's going to be great. And if you're a reservation holder, Tony, they got that special VIP dinner the night before, right?
That's right. It's going to be extremely exciting. Food, drinks, Lorena and her team, Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. What more could you ask for?
It's incredible. Well, again, it's just been an honor. Thank you, Lorena, for showing this.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You've been all working so very, very hard. Any final thoughts, Tony and Lorena, before we wrap up and call it?
I'm excited and keen to meet the US customers. So I will be pleased to be there at the Tampa show. I've never been there, so it's a brand new experience to me. But I'm very excited, and I can't wait to meet the customers, because it is very important to talk to customers and understand actually what they appreciate, what they do not appreciate. Same. So while this is very important to me, to us, very important to understand what customers think and need and are asking for. So there's nothing better than a show to meet customers. I'm a showteer, actually, because I love shows. It is a super experience for us, as I said, to understand the customers' needs.
That's so awesome.
Thank you so much, Lorena, for saying that. And Scott, if I can end, I want to thank you for putting all this together. We greatly appreciate your enthusiasm for Wingamm and taking the time to do this.
Well, God love you.
Wait for you, Scott, in Verona as well.
I'm coming soon.
Next time, Tony, because Tony is arranging for a visit, so maybe you can join us. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
We'll
see in Tampa for sure. But again, it's
Tampa for sure. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so, again, thank you for your trust and partnership over these years. We've done a number of things, and you guys have been working really, and Lorraine, the whole team, been working really hard. It's obvious great things take time, but I think you are going to have a home run here. It's just unbelievable. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Tony and Lorena, stay right there in the studio.
Okay.
Just to say thank you, everybody. This was
Bye,
great.
everybody. Thank you again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, folks. We'll see you on
Bye.
Wednesday. We're going to recap this, so hang tight. Thank you.